Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. I have to apologize today if there is a little background noise. It is very hot where I live, and it has been, and I have to run the air conditioner. So, if you hear that in the background, I'm sorry, but it needs to happen, or else I will pass out. So, where we just left off, we're at the old hanging tree in this new town. So now it's time to explore said town. So I got some people here with dialogue boxes.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Looking for anyone who can help me feel better. He gives an understanding nod as he takes a long drag from his pipe. My condolences. He exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Is this the village? Or is this the village? What's in here? Temple of Ethelas. I don't want to go in there yet. Should I talk to you? What do you do? I'm going to Bertha's house now. Good for you. Theo. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call to you. Reach out for the soul. You see a pennant waving tall and sluggish in the wind. A rising sun embroidered on the banner, the vanguard of a small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant, if restrained, and their armor has not yet been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At their head stands a commander, awkward in full armor, but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There's a twist to his mouth. His countenance grim. He throws up a hand, halting his troop. Silence falls among them, revealing a dark thunder. Deep and low, he orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twist to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as Stygian clouds race towards them overhead. The soldiers stand, only the staccato movement of their breath betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down on his troops. Invigorated, invincible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack. Okay, that guy. Don't talk to that guy. He seems to be trouble. So this looks like the village. Wait, you have to travel from here? No, I want to go to the Gilded Vale, right? Don't I? Is this where I want to? This is where I want to be? Or
time for a nap.
Yeah. What's this? Blacksmith Hammer Smithery. Let's check it out. How exciting. A blacksmith. That's racist. Alrighty, check this barrel. What do we got in here? We got some ale, some rice, a hammer and chisel. Grab it all. You have been caught stealing. Shit. You have earned a reputation. Reputations can be held with communities or factions in the eastern region will affect how members of the group respond to you. In some cases, friends or enemies of those groups will also react to your affiliations. Helping a group will increase your positive reputation with that group. Harming a group will increase your negative reputation. It is possible to have a mix of positive and negative reputations with a group if you help and harm them in equal measure. Get the hell out of there. Wait, am I dead? How do I... You cannot venture forth while in combat. Fuck me, man. I am in trouble. Run, 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 run. I don't know what to do. Am I dead? I don't really want to kill them. I'm dead. But your watcher has died. Okay. Can I go back to when I just walked inside? I think I can. Okay, good. So don't touch that barrel. That's a good thing to know. Dented and dull, these swords look ready for the forge. Account of Tantua's sales. The pages are nearly empty. This Imola Man is of an impressive build, towering above the countertop. His skin is the dusky blue of the deeper oceans, and his thick arms boast cored muscle. Small ears frame a square-jawed face coated in smeared soot and arching black tattoos alike. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome, you're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? What do you have here? You come at a strange time, I'm afraid. The stock is not what it used to be, but we've fine weapons and armor to offer yet. All forged right here at the Black Hammer. Of course. Alright. So, I can sell... Can I sell this? Yes. Don't need a torch. Okay. Don't need leather armor. Where's my stash? Don't need the shield. Only need one bow. This hatchet's not good. Okay. What do you have? A great sword. Oh. Great sword, two-handed, strong slash, speed slow. Okay. Can't really use two-handeds. Oh, these are blue, so these are much better. But I cannot afford them. One-handed. Damage is 14 to 21. So I'm currently wearing a breastplate, right? I believe I am. A pry bar. Alright, I'm not gonna spend any... Oh. Cancel. Trade. Alright, good. Now... Oh. Now I'm going to... save the game. I can't... Okay. Save game. Save on this one. Is that fine? Or did I fuck it up? Alright. It's there. Okay. I guess I'm gonna leave this building so I don't fuck anything up again. He didn't really have anything I was looking for exactly, so I'm not necessarily sure it's worth buying his wares. You'd think these rains would be a boon for crops. Agreed. Poor Alfra is so worried about her child, I don't blame her. Who's Alfra? What building is this? Go inside. Let's check it out. Ingruid. This man and woman appear to have been in deep conversation, working at closing two bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices your approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little.
How do you do?
Can we help you? She looks to her companion, brows furrowed with confusion. Do you know this man, Nonten? Nonten coughs. Yes, I think we met in the Valewood. I warned him about the bear. He inclines his head. Glad to see you made it. Was there something else you wanted? You two seem to be in a hurry. Yes, I imagine so. Reed laughs. We're packing for a trip, actually. I've been meaning to visit Defiance Bay, and she looks at Nonten. Well, in truth, I think I've had my fill of this town. I'm gonna leave. This is boring. Boring. You're boring me. I don't care about your petty problems. Here to save the world. Is there a tavern? Tyvon? Where I can recruit friends? Oh, here we go. What's this? Is that a dwarf? We know there's more grain in there. Tremble. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. A muffled shouting emerges from inside the mill. The first of you drunkards comes through the door, gets shot between the eyes. God hear me. Swainer, I'll put you down like a dog. Come away now, lads, but we'll be back. Tremble, and we'll have fair prices, or by the flame we'll have a reckoning. Investigate the feud. That guy is floating. Oh, there we go. He figured out how to walk. Good for you. So this is a mill. Definitely a mill. An elven man stands before you. His relatively stocky build suggests a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn, and his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently in its grip. Get back if you value your life. Well, I'm not here to hurt anyone. The miller hesitates, then lowers the club a fraction. Who are you? Is Swainer roping foreigners into his little crusade now? My name is Zuku. I only just arrived in Gilded Vale. Tremble shakes his head. Picked a bad time to come visit. Gilded Vale's had all its shine scraped off. Just a big dung heap now, and Swainer thinks he's king of it, and they're all them mad. Well, the ruckus outside. Swainer shakes his head. Tremble shakes his head. Where to begin? Swainer whipped them up into a froth, going on about the grain sources. Claims I've hidden away most of it. All I do with the grain is sell it. I can't create it out of thin air, and I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmers for the crops they bring in, and I sell what comes of the mill. Most of it goes to the Black Hound on the west side of town for ale, and Saunir and his lot sure don't mind that part. You take a look at the fields on the way into town. The crop's blighted, and most of what I'm getting is from farmers. Tremble gestures to the sack of containers. It's gone off, rotted through. I can't pay top prices for blighted wheat, and I've barely got enough good grain to go around. Swainer howling after things when he has no right to. The miller all but sags with relief. I'd be grateful if he did. He won't listen to me anymore. But maybe you'll have better luck. Tell him we're all having a hard time of it, and we'll have to make some sacrifices. We'll be in your debt for it, if you can convince him. Okay. We have a new quest. We have a new quest. We have a new quest. How exciting. But where is the tavern? Oh, yeah. Can't believe I picked that as his voice. Terrible. Okay, that's the road into town. That is a large building. Let's try that, shall we? I'll get there eventually. Just gonna have to wait for it. Come on. Come on, big guy. Come on. Oh, we got a group here. Aloth, you see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hand for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Woman crosses her arms. She spits at his feet. What's going on? Angry townsman. One of the other men points at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused, mocking us even while he shelters in our village. Just goes to show you what these fancy Adair men are worth. We don't take to that kind of treatment, not from foreigners, and especially not from Adairans. Adairans? Angry townswoman, Adair. The woman looks you up and down. And that means you too? Don't push us.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
The second man thrusts his chin at the elf and stinks of sour ale.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
This guy.
I'll cut that barrel-looking tongue out of your head.
A collective cry of outrage rises from the 3 locals. The second man snarls.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said.
Horror and shock. Horror and shock paint themselves across the elven man's face in broad, hasty strokes. He frowns and swallows. He plants his feet. Something surly and raw flickers through his eyes.
That's where you're wrong.
The elven woman draws a blade. I don't think attacking him is such a good idea. The 3 drunks scowl at you, and why is that? Because then you'll have me to deal with. They look at each other. One of the men gives the other 2 a warning shake of his head before turning to you. We're done for now, but this one better watch his step around here because we're not going anywhere. The final scowl at the elf, he turns to leave. As the 3 stumble away, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Maybe for making them piss their pants, you're welcome.
Well, that is one way of putting it.
He gives you a quick smile. He straightens his hood, and you notice that there remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service.
How'd you manage to get stuck out here? He laughs uncomfortably. That is something of a long story.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire. Both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
Within ruins? Those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. Half the the locals would arrest you for trespassing and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious. What exactly did you find there?
Silver figure is operating a strange machine. Aloth goggles at you silently, apparently assessing your earnestness. Finally, he gives you a clipped, awkward laugh.
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
What are you doing in Gilville?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
And you.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Starting glance takes in the tumbled down buildings in fallow, rock-strewn fields. I expect that such expertise would be best sought elsewhere. You don't look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places. As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Alright, he can join.
Excellent. I shall follow you. Sure.
We have a new member of the party. And we're at the inn. Look at all this. Hey, good to see new faces around here. Feels like the village gets smaller by the day. Agreed. Let's check this out. Some kind of brown slop is congealing in the dishes. It smells burnt. Good.
Hail, traveler.
Oh, greetings and welcome to the Blackhorn Inn. The innkeeper bows her head curtly. Please sit where you like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer you much by the way of a good meal today, she sighs, unless you're fond of cold porridge. I could look for reliable help. Do you have anyone looking for work? Oh, well, I wouldn't say I can speak from expertise, but we do have certain sorts coming by looking for work from time to time. If you want to hire someone, I'd be happy to send them your way. Let me see what I have to work with. 250 CP. Oh, I'm close. Is there anything I can sell?
Well met, friend.
Yeah, for sale. Opened his mouth, but seems to consider nothing for me, thanks. Of course, we're running a little short on goods these days, but we have to have some more soon.
Good day to you.
Like to hire some help. Recruit adventurers, store, party management, rooms. Higher level an adventurer for 250 copper. Yes. Oh boy, we get to make a new adventurer. I think we will make a female. This time, I need a mage. Do I need a mage or do I need a ranger? I might want a ranger. Godlike. Orlan. Elf. Elf. We'll go with an elf. Wood elf, pale elf. Endurance. All pale elves have increased burn and freeze damage reductions. Against any enemy that is more than 4 meters away, wood elves gain bonus to accuracy, deflection, and reflex. Okay. Ranger. Chanter. Druid. Monk. What's the fuck's the monk? Rogue. Fighter. Paladin. Ranger. Cypher. Barbarian. Wizard. Let's go with the Ranger. Wounding shot. Marked prey. Like marked prey. Animal companions. Alright, this is gonna be a tough one. Antelope. Superior defenses. Bear. Lion. I like the bear. I'm into the bear. Animal companion name. I mean, it's gotta be. Nope, that's not what it's gotta be. It's gotta be Yogi the bear. I mean, let's be honest. Alright, so dexterity and might are very important. Put them both to 15. 16, okay. +1 resolve, +1 dexterity, +1 resolve, +1 intellect, +1 constitution, +1 might, +1 perception. I think I'm going with this one. Stealth athletics, yes. Colors, black. Secondary, black. Skin, that one. I like that one the best. And hair. We came full circle, so that means we're going with this. That's the closest one.
Eh? I shall lead us.
A blade in the dark.
Follow me. Bowringer. I have a new member in the party. Yeah. Well, that's pretty great. Look at this party.
Sure.
Oh, let's get everyone together.
No problem.
Look at this crew. Oh yeah. And the bear. Don't forget about the bear. Alright, and that is about all the time we have for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.